Hello and welcome to Neverwinter Nights 2, and this will be part 105. So, in the last episode, we returned to Crossroad Keep after we were forging the Silver Sword, only to find that Lord Khan was under attack from a Shadow Reaver. We rushed to his rescue, but unfortunately we failed to rescue him. So we ended up killing the Shadow Reaver, of course, and setting things in motion to have time progression in the keep reach 100%, which means that we are now on the second last final stretch of the game. We need to go and speak to the Son of All, which we will do once I've unpaused. We've done much, but there's so much to be done to get our eyes on it. Sydney tried to ambush me. I suspect as much as her information is worthless as her offer of assistance. Her motives were treacherous, but these two names we got from her could turn the tide. Excellent. Lieutenant Connor and her men have been tracking the Reavers very diligently, blah blah blah, we've already done that. The druids of the Mayor are lost. That is unfortunate, but we thought they were lost to us before, so we are no worse off. I want to ally with the Winter Saban, but I can't find them. Are you surprised? If you seek fairy tales, you can only find them in books. Perhaps now you will focus on more important efforts. Lovely. Blah 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 blah. And welcome to King of Shit, and services, your tower. Can't I say goodbye? I want to get out this conversation. Didn't I? Crossroads Keep is ready. I shall ride and join with Nash on near Highcliff. But wait, aren't I coming with you to Highcliff? Nash has asked you to remain here and make sure the keep is secure, and he does not wish you or your companions to risk at Highcliff, and so much depend on you stopping the King of Shadows. It sounds like Nash doesn't expect to win this battle. If we can pull victory from this battle, we will, but I will not lie to you, Captain. This battle is intended to buy time to allow the people of Neverwinter to escape the city before the King of Shadows arrives. And to buy you time to find a way to defeat the King of Shadows before his troops advance any further. Farther things, whatever. Farewell and good fortune to you, Captain. Our fate rests in your hands. Lovely.
It is as if all the dead of the mare walk, my lord. There are miles of them.
Then we shall make a road of their bodies. The enemy comes! They are men who have died once, and they will die again! We are more than their match. They know nothing of courage, of honor. They have no loved ones they fight for. And that is why they will fall before our swords, our spears, for the gods are with us. Brothers, sisters all, standing side by side against death. Know that all of Neverwinter stands behind you. Let us remind them of death, and send them back to the hells. To battle! The Nine! To me!
Lord Nasher! Let us fight to him. See if we can rescue him. The Nine, to me! Men of Neverwinter, Lord Nasher is wounded. Everyone to Crossroad Keep. We will make our last stand there.
Well, that was very, very promising now, wasn't it? I don't want to break the 4th, 5th, or 17th wall, but I've always felt that sequence seemed completely and utterly underperformed. There's just no sense of drama. I mean, the drawings are supporting the fact that it's a big fight, but just the speech from Lord Nasher is just, can you get me a cup of tea, please? And Serval, in desperation to reach Lord Nasher, is a bit like, I think the guy's in trouble. Let's go and help him. It's not Lord Nasher, I need to save you kind of thing. I want a bit more drama, but whatever. Sorry about that. The Battle of Highcliffe did not go in our favor. Waterdeep and the Lord's Alliance have reinforcements on the way, but if we cannot hold the keep until they arrive, then all is lost. Whereas Lord Nasher was wounded during the battle and is being taken inside the keep, we cannot risk moving him further until he has recovered. What must I do? We must hold this keep at all costs, talk to your people here, see what can be done to prepare for the coming siege. It's all we can do until reinforcements arrive. Cool. Now we can go around and speak to people, but there's actually no point in doing so. There's no important information of any kind to be given or granted or earned or whatever. But what we can do is we can go inside the keep and speak to Alderman.
Oh, there you are. Pardon me, but I was wondering if you happened to see Armangero about? I had some questions for him regarding the King of Shadows, and he seems to be rather elusive.
Looking for Jero? Old Tattoo Face left the keep a while ago. Thought you'd finally told him to shove off, Captain.
Why would he leave now?
If he's gone, so what? I can track him if you want. Personally, I think we should let him go or kill him. But that's just my copper on the matter.
Let's go find Armangero. Do I need to track him? No, I don't need you to track him. Sort of. Cassavia, Eleni, Sand. Let's bring Niska for a change, why not? She's only level 16. Oh well, whatever. Accept party. Should probably get her leveled up. Where are you?
How can I help?
Oh, yeah, of course, she's one level
Come
behind.
with me.
So. Interesting.
Come to sift through the ashes, Armangero.
Corroborus.
I stayed my hand until you could see this ruin for yourself. This pain is something that I cannot inflict upon you in Beator. Here is where she played in her youth. There is where she slept. And in your sanctuary is where her body now lies, grave and tomb.
If you have come for retribution, you are a fool.
That you would think I would allow you to remain unpunished for my imprisonment, that is foolish. Perhaps in your cowardly burrow you commanded power, but not here.
You should have enjoyed your freedom while you could. You know I'm more than a match for you.
Your skill in the craft is sufficient to give me pause. True, but I have learned from my mistakes while you are still making them, I think.
No one can ever fight by themselves, can they? Think you can take us too?
You.
What are you doing here?
This one was present at her death as well. Ah, all loose ends tied together at once. I thank you for these gifts, Aman. You will have company as you burn in the hells.
One step at a time. We will do the usual buffing stuff. Come on, protection from evil. Might be a good idea. Users can probably go and do their stuff. Want to do some spell resistance as well. Then of course I want to do the divine power. Come on, in that order. Come on, please. And before casting Battle Tide, I want to use Soothing Light. And then Battle Tide. And then go and smack him. You can kill these guys, but they are not yielding any experience and they will just keep summoning you. So, once we are done here, we can go and club. You know what, let's do this as well. Just to add to the damage, shall we? Come on. Blind. Oh well.
No more.
So we see if we can do some resurrection thing. Resurrect you. Actually, you know what? These guys are summoned, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check to see if they give any experience. If they don't know, I can.
That's it for me. Sorry.
Come on. Can you close the strangers? You know what, I'm not going to bother with this. Word of phrase should remove summons, and these are summons. So.
No more.
Did that work? Apparently not. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, I gave 114 experience, I suppose. I should probably heal Casimir because he's the only one standing and fighting. He's poisoned. He's stunned as well. It's naughty. Don't do that. Yeah. I suppose they are still affected by the thingy-wingy. Let's do Aurora chain thing. It died.
I don't recall asking you to come with me. I won't bother asking how you knew I was here. You always seem to be underfoot, interfering with everything.
I can't afford to lose you and the part of the ritual you possess.
True. I had not thought to be ambushed here, but it is the nature of the lower planes to harbor grudges once humiliated. In any event, to waste time trading words with you is not why I came here.
Did you come to pay your respects to Chandra?
You're mistaken, of course. No, there is something I placed here long ago that may be of use in our war now.
Is that all this place means to you?
Is it all it means to me? Yes. I never knew this place. Never knew my niece until you brought her to me. So should I feel something as I look at this place? I think not. It is a burnt ruin, and I've seen many of these strewn with corpses. Some caused by me, but many more caused by the King of Shadows. So it affects me little. That is because I know there will be hundreds, thousands, countless more unless the King of Shadows is stopped. And he must be stopped if people are to live.
Is that why you've killed people you've been trying to save, like Chandra?
Ah, and so you pass judgment on me yet again. Do you realize how you sound, or are you deaf to it? As you condemn my actions, perhaps you should ask yourself how well you knew her. Really knew her.
She was my friend. She was part of our family.
Indeed. Because from all that I have heard, you are constantly placing her in danger, and you knew very little about her at all. So your preaching is not only irritating me, it is a hypocrisy I commonly observe in the Neverwinter nobility, Captain.
Influence Chandra. I can tell you everything I knew about her, then you can decide.
Very well, I am listening. That was a great deal more than I thought. She could have remained here and been safe, but yet she followed you. Why?
If you ask yourself why you fought the King of Shadows, you'll probably have the same answer.
Still, despite what you have said, she is still the reason why I have to fight this war. Because no one else has the strength to do it, or is willing to make the choices that I can.
Maybe this is why your name has been hated all these years and why people mistook you for the King of Shadows.
I did what I had to do, always. They were hard decisions, but they had to be made by someone. And if no one would do it, I would. And before you judge me for my crimes, perhaps you should look back. The trail of dead behind you is long indeed, hero of Neverwinter. Ask yourself truly, if everything you have done has been done because you believe it was right. And then ask yourself if, because of it, the innocent have suffered.
Truth. Don't think I'm unaware of my deeds.
Yet your actions? Would you change them if you had to do them over? I did what I had to do, always. Always. The King of Shadows must be stopped. There is no middle ground in this.
Yes, well, ask yourself why you were fighting the King of Shadows in the first place.
To save Neverwinter, of course. They didn't move fast enough, see the threat for what it was, so I acted.
And in trying to save people, save Neverwinter, you ended up killing the people you were trying to protect.
You're right. I won't argue it with you anymore. I will not condemn all I have done, but there are times I have acted rashly, and innocents have paid the price. It is pride, and it is arrogance, and I do wish I had known Chandra, even for a short while. I had thought her lost in the war, you know, and in the end, she was. I am sorry, Chandra. Wherever you walk now, forgive me. It seems the land has answered me. This looks to be a pendant of some sort.
I'm glad. Is there anything else you need here?
No, I have found what I was looking for.
That's it for me. Sorry.
Well, I think they are bleeding. They keep getting knocked on their backsides. We should have gotten quite a bit of experience for, 1,000 experience for get him to be remorseful about his actions. Chandra died, of course. That is a known fact. And this is basically a sort of influence transfer, so we gain 10 influence with Armanjaro by telling him about Chandra. Can we actually do this? Probably can't. Can we rest?
That's it for
Because
me.
these guys are bleeding to
Sorry.
death. They are wounded. They need to be healed
That's it for
fully
me. Sorry.
to get rid of it. Which is, I hope a normal healing will like to do it.
Bonaparte.
Any healing? Yes, that will prevent the bleeding. You, next.
That's it for me. Sorry.
Come on, back up on your feet.
Bonaparte. That's it for
Ah,
me.
come on.
Sorry.
This is rather unfortunate.
Bonaparte. That's it for me. Sorry.
I could just try and resurrect her once it goes down again.
That's it for me. Sorry.
That's sorted. I was just curious now. He said something
Yes.
sort of pendant. Ah, Chandra's pendant. Amanjaro found this pendant in the field surrounding Chandra's farm. It's a simple blue gem shaped like a falling teardrop attached to a silver chain. The gem emits a faint glow if it's only a hint of the powerful magic contained within. Cool. What have you got already? Yeah, well, that will work. Aha! There's a forsaken. Let's see what he was going to look for. Given Amanjaro's crusade against the King of Shadows and his minions, it's no surprise that he would arm himself appropriately. The fact that his weapon is also capable of harming Jaro's infernal allies is no coincidence either. That's what he was heading for. So let's... No, not you. I don't care about you. Well, I do care about that shit. I don't know. I think when it comes to NPCs, south of the major money, Armon is likely the most interesting one. Thomas is likely my favorite NPC of them all because of his the way he behaves. Sand is another interesting fellow. I'm just curious. Scarecrow Priest has sunk on the ground. Examine the ground. You don't see anything noticeable in the dirt among the withered crops. Examine the Scarecrow. Scarecrow is nothing hidden. Okay. If you have a high spot skill, you will find the treasure here. But we don't. On that note, we will end this part here, and when we come back, we shall yet again return to Crossroad Keep and get things set in motion. So, as for now, thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye.